Each and every one of us have a name through which we are addressed. I am named as Harsha, you are named as something else, and she is named as something else. The same way, breath has a name. The sound of breath is so hum. So and hum are two different, it's combined together, but if you split it up, so and hum. If you observe very carefully, when you inhale, you can, if you actually pay attention towards the sound of the breath, you will hear as if the inhalation of the breath is equivalent to that of the word so, and exhalation of the breath is equivalent to that of a word hum. It's like so, hum. So today I'm going to be guiding you through a small meditation where you will be focusing and paying your attention towards the flow of the breath with the awareness on the name of the breath, which is so and hum. So hum. It's like for 30 minutes, and I'll be guiding you towards a very, very gentle process of turning your mind inwards just to calm yourself down, free yourself from all kinds of disturbances that you've been going through throughout the day. I'm Harsha Nagaraj. Welcome back, and make sure you're seated in a comfortable posture, and then just place your palms on your knees. Just close your eyes. If you're not comfortable, you can lie down and just listen to my instructions. And please turn off your phones. Stay away from everything that is going to cause you a sense of distraction. Lock your door, and then come sit back. You can use a blanket so that your back is straight, and let's get started. Okay, just place the palms on the knees. Let the eyelids be gently closed. Relax all the facial muscles. Slow down the breath. If you're not comfortable in the seated posture, if you can't sit comfortably for the next 20 to 30 minutes, you can lie down on your back. If you're in a seated position, make sure the spine is kept straight and the neck is kept straight. And roll the shoulder blades back and keep the head straight. And place the palms on the knees. Let the eyelids be gently closed. And become aware of the whole body. If you're lying down on the mat, just lie down flat. Keep the hands apart and the legs apart. Slow down your breath. Let go of all the stiffness in the shoulders, throat, and the neck. If you're lying down, you can use a piece of cloth and place the cloth on the eyelids so that the flickering of the eyelids stops and it's easier for you to concentrate and turn your mind inwards. If you're in a seated position, if you have a crepe bandage, you can just wrap the bandage around the eyelids. Else, just relax and stay there. Make sure there's no stiffness or tightness in any part of the body. Try to stay still. Relax all the facial muscles. Let the lips be gently closed. Let there be a complete awareness of steadiness and stillness in the body. Be completely aware of the silence around you. Try to observe the breath and bring your awareness towards where you are. Bring your awareness and confine them in the four corners of the room. Observe where you are. It's very essential that you let go of any kind of inhibitions, any kind of disturbances that you have right now, at least for the next 20 to 30 minutes. Try that you've been doing for the last couple of minutes or hours and just listen to my instructions. Develop a complete awareness of where you are, where your body is, how the breathing is. Become aware of the state of mind you are in right now, but do not respond to it. Just become aware of it. Become aware of the state of mind, become aware of the state of breath. If you're experiencing any kind of pain or discomfort in any part of the body, just become aware of it. Let there be complete awareness of what's happening in the body. Become aware of all the contact points between the body and the floor. Restrict your awareness to within the framework of the body. Make sure the eyelids are gently closed. Make sure you're not clenching your teeth. Sensitize your fingers, toes, and the lips. Mentally prepare yourself to dive deeper inside you, to relax and connect to who you are. Develop complete awareness of the physical body. And observe it as it becomes still and silent. Now slowly start moving your awareness from the natural, relaxed state of the body to the natural, spontaneous breathing process. Observe the breath. Become aware of each inhalation and exhalation. Follow the breath as it enters and leaves the body. If you're still comfortable in the sitting posture, you can continue with the same. If you feel like lying down, you still have a chance now to lie down and then continue with the practice. Move your awareness towards the breath now. It's very important that you surrender yourself before you move your awareness towards the breathing. Accept yourself, surrender yourself completely for where you are, who you are. And with each inhalation and exhalation, try to connect to the flow of the breath. As you exhale, try to let go of all the thoughts, all the stiffness in the mind, all the stiffness in the body. With each inhalation, feel a new wave of energy coming inside you. The incoming breath energizes the body, the outgoing breath relaxes the body and the mind. Take a deep breath in, observe the expansion of the chest, and as you exhale, let go and relax. Follow the breath, accept the breath, feel the breath, and become one with the breath. Try to develop a very intimate bond between the breathing and yourself. Follow the breath as it enters and leaves the body. Just allow the awareness to move with the natural, spontaneous breathing. As you continue to keep a constant state of awareness on the breath, you'll start observing the breath becomes steady and rhythmic. Observe the slow, gentle, soft, steady, rhythmic breathing process. Slow, soft, deep breath in and exhale. Try to intensify this state of awareness towards the breath. Try to increase the depth and try to slow down the breath. Allow the breath to become deeper. And make sure this constant state of awareness observe the mind becoming calm and quiet with each breath. Observe the breathing. Observe the mind becoming gentle and subtle. Take a slow, soft, deep breath in. Exhale and slowly breathe out. Feel the breath and the awareness within you. Feel the movement of the breath becoming effortless and spontaneous. While you continue to practice, the breathing starts to becoming deeper and deeper by time. Become aware of that. By time, even your tongue starts to roll backwards into Kechari Mudra. If that happens, just become aware of that. But make sure you're completely aware of what is happening, where you are, how the breathing is. Let the whole process be as effortless and spontaneous as possible. Try not to think too much. Try not to assess too much. Just go along with the flow. Just try to forget everything. Just listen to the instructions and surrender to yourself first. Observe the flow of the breath from the navel down to the through the windpipe and down up to the lungs. Try to visualize a passage. Observe the passage of flow of breath. This pathway runs in a straight line up to the navel and then back to the eyebrow center. This is what we call as a psychic passage. Become aware of this. This is a psychic passage, a thin, long, transparent, hollow tube through which the prana, the vital energy, the pranic energy flows within you. I want all of you to visualize this. Visualize the psychic passage in you, which runs between the navel and the eyebrow center. Let your awareness move along the inside of the hollow tube. Visualize every part of the awareness that you have right now and observe the flow of the breath. And mentally visualize this, the passageway that you have created in between the navel and the eyebrow center, and watch as the prana or the vital energy or the breath flows in and out. Become aware of what's happening. If you observe very carefully, every time you take a deep breath in, you feel as if something, a kind of a suctional energy being created at the navel. And as you breathe out, you feel as if you're relaxing all the abdominal muscles. Be completely aware of the flow of the breath from the navel to the eyebrow center and back as you breathe in and as you breathe out. If you can't visualize this, completely forget about it. Just bring your awareness towards the breath and observe the breath as it flows in and out of the nostril. As you continue to move your awareness closer and deeper towards the breath, you start observing carefully. You'll notice that the breathing is becoming deep and sharp. Observe the depth of the breath right now and compare it to how it was in the beginning of the practice. The breathing has now become deeper and deeper. You're able to breathe in and breathe out for a longer duration. Observe the calmness and the quietness in the mind. And become aware of your experience of the breath moving through the psychic passage that you have visualized. Now visualize the vital energy, what we call as prana. Observe this vital energy as a stream of white light ascending and descending from the navel up to the eyebrow center and back. Visualize the prana clearly. So now we're associating a color for the flow of energy, for the flow of prana shakti. See the streams of sparkling white light moving along with the breathing within the psychic passage that you have visualized. While inhaling, see a stream of white light ascending from the navel to the eyebrow center. And while exhaling, see the white light descending from the eyebrow center to the navel. I'll remind this for you once again. While inhaling, see the stream of white light ascending from the navel to the eyebrow center. And while exhaling, see the stream of light descending from the eyebrow center to the navel. Try to develop complete awareness of this ascending and the descending flow of the breath. And try to maintain this constant state of awareness of what's happening. By observing the flow of prana in and out, you start to develop a heightened sensation of awareness. You'll start developing a heightened sensation of concentration and one pointedness. As you start to observe the flow of the breath, you will feel the increase in the prana shakti within you. Prana, what we call as vital energy, enters our body through the breath and the food. Right now, with each inhalation, try to intensify this feeling that the prana shakti has been absorbed within you with each single breath. Just become aware of it. Invoke the sensation of the entire body and the mind becoming energized as you breathe in. And let go and relax as you breathe out. Use the incoming breath and the outgoing breath as a means to rejuvenate and heal the body and relax the body and the mind. This is one of the simplest and the most basic practice to start with to control the body and the mind, and most importantly, heal and rejuvenate your own self. Try to let go of all the mundane disturbances that are there in your mind. Try to disengage and free yourself from all kinds of disturbances. Surrender and let go. Do not try to concentrate too much. Now slowly focus your center of awareness onto the breath. As you inhale, feel the breath and the mantra associated with it. As you breathe in, observe and experience the sound called so. The mantra so ascending from the navel to the eyebrow center. And as you exhale, feel the mantra hum descending from the eyebrow center to the navel. So hum is the sound of the breath. Become aware of it. Observe the mantra so as you inhale. Feel the breath ascending from the navel to the eyebrow center. And as you exhale, observe the mantra hum ascending from the eyebrow center to the navel.
Observe the breath. There's no need to repeat the mantra. Just be aware of the sound already going on within the breath. Follow the breath as it ascends with an inhalation, and follow the breath as it ascends with an exhalation. So, and hum. Bring your awareness closer and closer to the breath. Let there be no awareness except the breath and the mantra. So, and hum. Continue with this and relax. As you continue your awareness and as the mind becomes calm and quiet, become aware of the vibrations around you. Become aware of the silence that you have created for yourself around you and inside of you. Try not to get distracted. Put all the thoughts and the feelings aside and try to be completely aware of what's happening. Observe the breath. So, and hum. It's easier to remember a person when you know their name. Same way, it's easier to know your breath if you give it a name, and that name is so hum. Now slowly start bringing your awareness. Become aware of where you are. Become aware of where you're seated or where you're lying down. Become aware of the whole physical body. Become aware of the posture you're seated in. Or become aware of the posture you're lying down in. Slowly start to come out of the spirit of meditation. Become aware of all the point of contacts. Become aware of all parts of body that are in contact with the floor. If you're lying down on the mat, gently move the toes and the fingers. Bend the legs, turn to your right side. Slowly sit up. Slowly turn to your right side. Come up. Sit comfortably. And gently join the palms in Namaskar Sthiti. Lean forward and surrender to yourself. And the gentle smile. Slowly come up. Rub your palms once again. Feel the warmth on the facial muscles. And slowly open your eyes.